a spicy meatball.
California's got nothing on me unless you got the guts to take back all these years. California's got werewolves and zombies. I fill in the blanks with anything to keep you here.
What is going on, everybody? This is another beautiful day here at Kirsch's Kitchen, and today we're making meatballs. First thing you're going to do is you're going to rip up some bread. White bread, doesn't really matter. Throw in some milk, let it soak for a couple minutes. Alright, then you're going to break out your stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, just mix it by hand. It works. You're going to throw in the bread milk mixture, along with some pork and some ground beef, and 2 egg yolks. Get a good crack of black pepper, a lot of salt. And we're going to mix this up just a little bit with the onions in there, okay? Now you could have sauteed these beforehand, it probably would have made them a little bit better, but we like going old natural here. Alright, so now we're going to add in some nutmeg, and we're going to add in some allspice. This is going to give a nice little, like a little background flavor. That way it doesn't just, you don't just hit the of the pork right in your face. Alright, then we're going to give that a mix. Alright, so now we're going to set everything up. Get our pan nice and ripping hot. We're going to start by showing y'all just how to make meatballs. If you've ever done a Play-Doh set when you were a kid, you got this down. So just gotta shoot for maybe golf ball size, maybe a little bit bigger, because there will be some shrinkage. Ladies, yes, it is true. Things do shrink. Alright, so we're going to throw in a little bit of olive oil into our pan. Get that nice and warmed up. Wait for it to smoke. That way it's nice and hot. Now, we're going to start at your 6 o'clock position, my 12 o'clock position. That way we know which ones that we need to turn at the proper time. That way we're not, starting to burn one side or another. So if you want perfectly round balls, just throw these in a frying pan and deep fry them. But that's not really what I'm going for at the moment. A little healthier than what it normally would be when you're frying something up. So now we're going to give everything a turn. Now the biggest thing is, do not worry if these things do not cook all the way. Trust me, you'll see why a little bit later on. Alright, so we're going to get everything turned. See, that one wasn't ready, so we put it right back. Alright, so now since the first batch is done, we're going to put that away. Now, if you have more, just throw them on in and let them cook. Alright, so now we're going to make our gravy more or less. Just empty out some of the oil you had in there, but keep a lot of the flavor in there. Don't try to scrub it out. Alright, we're going to throw in some butter. We're going to wait for it to stop foaming. We're going to throw together just a little roux. And we're going to get this all nice and stirred up. Get it to the brown consistency. Alright, so there we go. That looks about right. Yep. Alright, so now we're going to throw in some beef broth, about 1 liter. And then we're also going to throw in some milk. We don't need too much with this, okay? So we're going to throw in just a little bit of heavy whipping cream as well. Stir it to combine. And just like always with the roux will thicken up everything that you put in it. So we're going to throw in a little bit of garlic and a little bit of chili powder just to kind of give it a little more flavor. Alright, we're going to throw the meatballs into there. That way everything can, become, flavor with everything else. And that's all there is to it. Swedish meatballs made easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
A roux is that you're taking the oil molecules, right? And you have the flour molecules. Now you're taking a flour molecule and you're wrapping it up within the flour molecules, okay? So that's the basic standpoint of a roux. Now the great thing about a roux is that it can thicken up almost anything. But it has to be cooked just a little bit, just to kind of let stuff
That way you don't have that raw flour flavor to have to contend with. Alright? So, alright, so since we got our olive oil right here, we have it heated up. It's just starting to smoke. Alright, we're going to put the same amount of flour right into here. You can eyeball it for the most part. Okay? So just kind of eyeball it, right into there. Just keep it near you because you may need it again. You never know. Alright? Gonna give that a nice little stir. Okay? You want it to kind of look like the consistency of eggnog, basically. Alright? So now, most of the bubbles have subsided. Alright, now, turn this down a little bit. Alright, and when it comes to a roux, the lighter the roux, the more thickening power that it has. The darker the roux, the less thickening power it has, but the more flavor it has. But right now, we're not going for the flavor to come directly from the roux, okay? We're actually going to make one of the mother sauces, alright? It's called a bechamel sauce, alright? Which is nothing more than just a roux made with some milk. That's all it is. That is literally all it is. Alright, so now you want to pour your milk in. Alright? Now when it comes to a bechamel sauce, it's a great little tool that you can have in your repertoire for all you Donald Duck fans out there. Alright, now you give that a little stir. Alright? Now the roux is not going to thicken up until it gets to a boil. Unlike when it comes to cornstarch, right here, where you can literally throw this in anything cold or hot, and it'll thicken up beautifully. But that's not in this show. Alright, so let's go over what we've done before. Alright. So we know what one of the mother sauces is. It's called a bechamel sauce. Okay? This was thought of by somebody in France years ago. So, we use it today to make quite a few other sauces. Excuse me, I'm just taking care of something from another episode. So, now when it comes to a bechamel sauce, we can make, it's kind of like the starting out of an Alfredo, almost. I mean, throw some Parmesan cheese in there, you got a nice little Alfredo. But that's not what we're going for. Alright. So you ever have like broccoli and cheese casserole, right? So I was looking up a recipe not too long ago for it, and it told me that I had to have an 8-ounce can or whatever of processed cheese. No. That ain't happening in my book, okay? Trust me, we can do a lot better than that processed cheese stuff. Alright, so now we got this sauce right here. Alright, it's not very thick, but that's where we want it. Okay? So, when it comes to this sauce, it's a lot of great things that can be made from it. In other words, you can make queso from it. Or something like it. So now we're just going to take just some cheddar cheese. We're going to put it right in the sauce, a little bit at a time. Alright? Because I'm lazy and don't want to, like, shred everything, I'm just going to put it in cubed form. Just let that kind of melt for a while, okay? Just let it kind of melt. And then when that's done, just add some more in until you get to the taste that you want from it. Everybody has their kind of taste. They want it stringy and all this stuff. That's fine. But for this one, just nice and creamy. That's exactly what we're looking for. Plus it tastes exactly like cheddar cheese sauce. Alright, so we'll be back. Alright, so we're back. So our cheese sauce is starting to look a little bit more yellow, but I wanted to give y'all a little something. So we looked up exactly where this mother sauce actually came from. And we got a little bit for you. Go on, David.
So it actually originated in Tuscany, Italy. It was brought to France by the chefs of Caterina de' Medici in 1533. And it's over in Italy. It was called salsa colla or coletta, which means glue sauce because of the gluey consistency.
Yep. That's exactly right. Now, as I said, the great things about this is that you can do so much with it. So much with it. By the way, I kind of want to show you this consistency right here. This is kind of what we're looking for to keep at. If yours looks a little runnier, that's fine. Just go ahead and cook it just a little bit longer. If yours looks a little bit, too much, too thick, just add a little bit of water, because I had to. So, we're going to keep adding this up to make a nice little queso sauce. Now, if you wanted to, you could throw in your own little cheeses if you want, this and that or whatever. This is a great thing for fondue, actually. Okay? I mean, it's technically not a fondue per se. It's kind of like a faux fondue because, let's just say we're kind of cheating. But this is going to be delicious on a lot of things. You could put this on, for my military folks, you could put this on hamsters. For those non-military folks, hamsters, chicken, cordon bleu, or bleu, however you want to say it. Now, this stuff is also great. I mean, hell, you could throw this on a burger and it'd probably be good. Your tongue beat up your brains trying to get to it. Get a little bit right there on there, your tongue beat up your brains trying to get to it. You know how it goes. Alright, but this sauce will beat anything you'll get in that little cup or whatever in your little, what's that shit called? The Ritz crackers or whatever, the Lunchable things with the stick and the cheese. Things that we had when we were kids.
The little cheese and cracker snack.
Yeah. Trust me, this is great. Plus, it's great for your chips, or whatnot. But right now, we're actually making a broccoli and rice casserole. But that's what this is for. But I kind of wanted to tell y'all about this to kind of get a little snippet right in there. That way, you can actually start to learn more about culinary arts and the cuisine and how to make something as simple as this, which will take maybe 15 minutes. And it will make your chips, your game day, whatever, so much better. Alright, y'all. Catch you next time.